Good morning. Plateau United coach Abdul Mekaiba says the Nigerian Premier League champions will have the quality to subdue their opponent after being drawn against Tanzania giant Simba in the preliminary round of the 2020-2021 CAF Champions League. Mekaiba said he doesn't know much about the Tanzanian side, but is aware they are not one of the continent's contending forces, which wouldn't be a problem for his side. He also added he will be working to find out more about the opposition ahead of their first leg clash later this month.
16 players trained with the Super Eagles in their first workout at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium in Benin City yesterday evening ahead of the upcoming 2021 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying match with Sierra Leone. Captain Ahmed Musa, Alex Iwobi, William Trist Ekong, Olaino, Leon Balogun and Joe Aribo participated in the first training session carried out by manager Gennett Raw, and they were joined by Kevin Apoguma, Sebastian Osigwe, Zaidu Sanusi, Tyron Ibwehi, Ogeneka Tebo, Maduka Okoye, Chidozie Awaziem, Kelechi Iheanacho and Emmanuel Dennis. Apart from Okoye, the two players handed late call-ups in the form of Abdullahi Shehu and Paul Onuachu didn't participate in the workout. Also being expected are Nepali striker Victor Osimhen, West Brom's Semi Ajayi, SC Paderborn's Jamilu Collins, Villarreal's Samuel Chukwueze, and CSK Moscow's Chidera Ejuke.
Super Eagles head coach Geno Rowe has confirmed that Victor Osimhen is available for the side's 2022 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying doubleheader against Sierra Leone. There were fears Osimhen will not be released by Serie A club Napoli for the games, but Rowe hinted the striker will join his teammates at their base today. Osimhen was excused from Super Eagles' last two games against African champions Algeria and the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia amidst coronavirus uncertainty in Napoli.
Sierra Leone and Andalus forward Mustafa Bundu and Queen's Park Rangers midfielder Usman Keke trained with their teammates at the Freetown Stadium yesterday morning as the Leone Stars intensify preparations ahead of Friday's clash against Nigeria. Finland-based midfielder Mohamed Medor Kamara or Rebro, SK left-back Kevin Wright, LA Galaxy top scorer Augustin Williams, former Milan midfielder Rodney Strasser, and Randers striker Alhaji Kamara all trained with the team. In all, 7 foreign-based professionals have joined the home-based players in Freetown for the trip to Nigeria today.
Mauritania Football Federation President Ahmed Yahya has become the 4th candidate to announce his candidacy for the Confederation of African Football CAF presidential elections in March. The head of Mauritania Federation, FFRIM, since 2011 was named the continent's best football administrator at the 2017 CAF Awards. Thursday is the deadline for candidates to apply, with Senegal's Augustin Senghor also expected to throw his hat into the ring before then. CAF's presidential elections are scheduled to take place in Morocco on 12th of March 2021.
England Football Association Chairman Greg Clark has resigned over the unacceptable language he used when referring to black players. Clark said he was deeply saddened for the offense he had caused by using the term coloured footballers. The comments came as he was talking about the racist abuse of players by trolls on social media to the Department for Digital Culture, Media and Sports, DCMS, Select Committee via video link. Clark said his words were a disservice to the game.
Manchester United defender Luke Shaw has been ruled out for a month with a hamstring injury. The left back was injured during Saturday's 3-1 Premier League victory at Everton. United boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had complained about his side playing last Saturday after last Wednesday's Champions League fixture in Turkey against Istanbul Başakşehir. The England international is said to be absent from Premier League games against West Brom, Southampton and West Ham, as well as Champions League fixtures with Istanbul Başakşehir, Paris Saint-Germain, PSG and RB Leipzig.
World Rugby and Rugby Europe have taken a decision to postpone the Rugby World Cup 2021 European Qualification Tournament that was scheduled to take place on the 5th, the 12th and the 19th of December 2020. The tournament is due to feature Ireland, Italy and Scotland and the winner of the postponed Rugby Europe Women's Championship. With the COVID-19 situation in Europe, presenting continued travel and quarantine challenges for some teams. The decision was made to postpone and identify an optimal opportunity for the tournament to be rescheduled in early 2021.
International Olympic Committee IOC President Thomas Bach is expected to visit Japan next week as the country continues preparations for the rescheduled Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. Tokyo 2020 President Yoshiro Mori confirmed Bach's impending visit at the conclusion of the Friendship and Solidarity Gymnastics competition in Japanese capital on Monday. Bach is likely to meet with new Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga. The meeting is due to take place on either November 16 or 17.
Up next is American football update. To begin with the NBA and Players Union have reached an agreement on key details for the 2020-2021 season, including the number of games, start date, salary cap figures, and free agency key dates. The plans, which were announced on Monday, will now need to be approved by the league's board of governors and followed tentative agreements from the NBA Players Association last week.
Milwaukee Bucks guard Sterling Brown has agreed a $750,000 settlement with the city of Milwaukee following his lawsuit for unlawful arrest and use of excessive force after he was shot with a taser by police in 2018. Along with significant payout, the settlement will see Brown receive a public admission of guilt from Milwaukee Police Department and a vow that changes to standard operating procedures will be made within the department. The changes will need to be made within 180 days of the settlement date.
Lastly, on NBA, Tom Hanson, who won titles with the Boston Celtics as a coach and player, and is Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Famer as both a coach and player, has died yesterday at age 86. Known for his hard-nosed style of play, yet possessing a superb shooting touch and good body control, Hanson was a vital cog in the Boston Celtics dynasty of the 1950s and 1960s and helped the Celtics win 8 NBA titles during the 9-year tenure, was named the All-NBA second team for 4 years, and was an All-Star for 6.
Straight to American football. The National Football League, NFL owners, have approved a proposal to expand the playoff field from 14 teams to 16 if clubs are unable to complete the same number of regular season games due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. The proposal, which was approved unanimously, is a key contingency plan for the league as it aims to complete its 2020 season on schedule amid a renewed surge of COVID-19 cases across the United States. The league enhanced its COVID-19 safety protocols last week, instructing teams to broaden the use of face coverings and expand the sideline area.
Pittsburgh quarterback Ben Roethlisberger is one of 4 more players on the Steelers roster to be added to the COVID-19 reserve list. Roethlisberger offensive lineman Gerald Hawkins, running back Jalen Samuels, and linebacker Vince Williams are isolating for 5 days and not permitted in the UPMC Rooney Sports Complex. The Steelers placed tight end Vince McDonald on the COVID reserve list on Monday, meaning they have 5 players out for coronavirus-related reasons.
The Vikings has placed long snapper Austin Cotton on the COVID-19 reserves list, but a source said that they anticipate he will play on Monday at Chicago. The source said Cotton did not test positive but have been in proximity with an infected person and has been quarantined.
The Los Angeles Rams already designated Jordan Fuller to return from injured reserve this week, but it seems he'll be the only one returning from IR for Sunday's game against the Seahawks. Ogbonna Okoronkwo is also on IR, but it sounds like he won't be activated this week. Okoronkwo has been out since injuring his elbow in Week 5 against Washington.
National Football League Commissioner Roger Goodell has reiterated the league plan to have fans at the Raymond James Stadium for Super Bowl 55 on February 7. The size of the audience has not been formally announced, but Goodell suggested recent news of the development of a COVID-19 vaccine could increase it.
Finally, we end the Kennis Sports with boxing. American Ryan Garcia fight with has been postponed after his opponent Luke Campbell tested positive for coronavirus. The WBC interim lightweight title bout was scheduled to take place on the 5th of December in California. Campbell's last fight was in August 2019 when he was beaten on points by Vasil Lomachenko. And that's it on Kennis Sports on Kennis 104.1 FM. You're still listening to Kennis in the morning. Remember, at 9 o'clock, we'll join the Master Sports International, and that's Michelle Obi. They'll give you an exotic mix of sports and great music.
And again, we take it to Accra, Ghana immediately after Sports are start to join Smile Baba, broadcasting live from Ghana every weekday morning, 9:30 to 10 o'clock, and that will also happen this morning. My name is Kenny Keke Ogumbe. I've been in the studio alongside
Ife Ajagbe.